Pause. Hello, welcome to another episode of DamsTV. What are we doing today? Well, we picked this house up, full hit.
Is it heavy?
Is it heavy? Oh, that's a terrible joke. We've picked this house up, full hit. The guy has he's bought this house to do up and rent out, and then I think the plan is to sell it eventually. So he's been in, he's knocked all the walls down in upstairs, he's put stud work up, he's knocked all the plaster off. The ceilings were all over the place. Liam's going to walk around and show you in a minute. I want you to show him all the different heights and basically the roof. He's doing that, the ceilings.
What's he doing?
Doing that. So we're putting this MF ceiling system up. I don't know if I've done any of this on the channel before. So it's like you get main components are this perimeter channel which goes around the edge, and then a strengthener bar that sits on top. Oh, no top hats downstairs. What they call top hat. It's like sections that you screw your plasterboards to. So I'm just going to set this one up first. Liam's going to walk around and show you the house. But all you do, show them the laser. So you set your laser up, and you need about 80mm. Oh, you prick. You need 80mm from the bottom to the top of the actual section itself. So I've got 80mm there, so that's my lowest point. Everywhere else, you've got more room, like there, you've got 120mm, 11mm, 111mm, 110mm, sorry. 85mm, so you've got to find the lowest point because that is, you can't, that's where your ceiling has to go. You can't go any lower than 80mm. You need 80mm is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Right, I'll start banging this up, Liam. You can go and just do a nice slow walk round, show all the rooms, go downstairs, show them the top hat, and I'll start getting some of these off.
Oh, I've done my guided tour.
Have you? Right, I'll show them putting this on first. Put it so long. First cut, and I'll do it long.
Did you measure twice?
No.
Oh wow.
I haven't opened these before.
If you'd measured twice, you'd only need to cut once.
Well, I won't have to cut any time. Oh no, we'll go bang on there. So if you get, you can see the laser. I've set the laser up. You can see the laser. I'm going to need some screws, I think. So if you just set your laser, set it to the other side. Dead easy, this stuff. And it's really good.
Not idiot. Don't know where I was going.
Now sometimes I've got a spit gun. Show them this spit gun. I've got a spit gun, so sometimes you can fasten. See where it's going to fasten it into the brickwork, which is pretty good. If you're on a mortar bed, that just destroys it. So you need to do a hammer fixing.
No, I found one. Yeah.
I want, you have to be careful with these, I want to put my thumb there, and went like that, and they touched like that, I was like, ow!
Should probably show this up close. Woo!
Now, do I try and cut that round in one piece of metal, or do I just snip it?
Depends how fancy you want to be if you want to try and show off.
What do you mean? I reckon I've got the skills.
He's going for it.
You can put your hand to that.
Where I put my hand?
There.
This end.
It's been in the shed for about 12 months, maybe longer. So it's a bit temperamental. It's a bit like you, Liam.
We're ignoring
When
you.
you want to. Don't you? When you want to, don't you?
I don't want to.
I have actually got them. Bullets that will fasten through that steel. But that
Why'd you
is,
pull that face? Like?
that is shit scary. Shit scary. Shit scary.
What does it do, that gun? Does it fire the gas like ignite it or something?
It ignites the gas and that fires a hammer, which drives and fires the nail in.
Alright. It's because the gas cylinders don't seem that much pressure in them. Like, not enough to get it into a brake. End of your tape just gets snipped off.
And there's probably lads going to watch this. Proper, what they call framers, aren't they? Metal framers. And probably going mad at me. What are you doing, Damo? You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, but you get that every video.
Yeah.
And they're right. Oh, leave some dust in. I think your head's blocking laser.
How can we?
Oh no. Oh no, there's no laser in that corner, is it? Because it can't get to it. Don't get your fingers.
Bullets. Out of bullets. Where is the bullets? We've not got a lot of bullets, if I'm honest.
Did you not buy some?
No, because the gun's that old. I won't probably be able to get hold of them, but the gun's that old. See, them are the ones for the steel. They're orange. They'll fasten into steel. The gun's quite an old gun, isn't it? It's like probably 15 years old. So, probably be able to get them, but they've altered it, haven't they? So it's different gun and everything.
Probably should have to buy another.
If I was doing it all the time, I would buy a new one, but I'm not buying a new one when I'm not doing it all the time.
Imagine if the Romans had that when they were crucifying Jesus. It made the life a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Move! Stop saying stupid shit that I can't put off.
Why can't you put that on?
You can't put that on, can't.
I don't know, No More Nails did an advert with Jesus in it.
So basically, go around all the perimeter with the perimeter channel.
Who'd have guessed?
You'd have thumped it.
Well, it's too long, like it's catching the stud look at the end.
I know.
I do know that, I'm just
Get me the bench. You could possibly put me.
So we just do we bang a nail in there?
No, I want just past the bench. You'll see why in a minute.
Yeah, hold that. I picked it up for what you'd need it next. Right.
What I can do is. Well, I need to go in here, don't I? What a bit of a funny detail here, eh?
Get a close up of that, I'd be interesting for the video. Get a close up in a minute.
Made a little bit of a mistake here, well, I didn't see it, so not a lot I can do. Just the laser. While they are fasten that, the screw. There's my hammer I've just dropped.
So we didn't need it.
Sometimes it's better just giving it a nudge like that. It's sort of.
That's my technique, that.
Need to see if I can fasten that with the metal.
See, all corners at bricks are chipped off, haven't they? But is that because of when he knocked off, do you reckon, or is that because, like all that, is that because when they put the dowels on and that?
Yeah, they'd rounded the dowel, rounded it so they put the dowel on. Then you have to build it up a stick, do you?
Yeah.
Right, stand over there. Oh, hang on, that worked one.
What? Work what?
A metal one.
Woo!
Look at that, straight into metal.
It's not metal, is it, that?
Huh?
Oh, it is metal.
That one's not gone in. Well, it has gone in, but that was a long one. Look at the state of that.
And show the metal one there, look. Oh, yeah.
Go on, lad. Go on, J-Mo. Bang! Oh. Yeah. We're doing that for a minute now. What we do is just going to show them getting one up, one sealing up completely,
Can do.
and then they can see what we're doing. Right, move it the way a minute. So then what you do is, when you're going to do this section now, so this laser's in your way, what you can do is you can actually flip the laser around. The laser can either be hooked on a nail or it's got like a grabby thing here.
Technical term.
So that grabs on there like that. And then you just set the laser to the existing ones you've put up. Probably a bit touch on. Like that. Then aim your laser at the new bit that you, the next run you're doing. What I'm going to do here.
You want me to put my hand on that?
No, I can't see the. No, you're not, mate. Like I said, we'll just get one up for and show what we're doing, and then we can get the camera off and we can attack. Where's that twisted? Right.
What?
Behind. Some fucking about. Get rid of that in the edit. I'm going to go in there. Around there. Measure that. 70. You don't have to do this, you know, all these bits. But I just prefer to do it because I think it's a stronger set. It's stronger if you do it this way.
Yeah, it's all one piece, isn't it?
Yeah. I just find it stronger. I think it's better. Yeah, I've put a wear thread in there in a bit, you know, just to hold them together.
Alright.
LED, alright.
Pretty much. You can really see the you can see the ceiling dropping now. I'll do a wide shot and show the ceiling off how much it's dropped. That's pretty much level, isn't it? Well, it is level.
Oh, it's level, perfect.
It is level. Look at this.
You can kind of see it in the timber and the sunny walls, can't you? But
yeah, but you can really see it with that now, like.
Fucking hell, yeah! It dropped from this side.
6 inch.
5 inch.
Oh, 5 inch.
To 2 inch. 2 inch drop. So what you tend to do now is set a strengthener bar. So you want your longest run, you want to board it sort of that way if you can. It's easier, it doesn't really matter. So my top arc sections are going that way, my strengthener bar have to go that way. So what you need though, you need them at, you're supposed to go a metre. Your first one's supposed to be at a metre and then your next one at 2.4. 1.2 from that, so it's 2.2. It's so that the hangers then, when you set the top hat out at 400, you don't end up hitting a joist or a hanger. So they're going that way, so I want me.
Does that wire not want pulling down there?
No, he's not rewiring it.
Or is he going to do it all afterwards?
Yeah. So where does the meter set? Where's the meter? The meter is there. Meter's there. And then from a meter, you want 1.2. There. And then that's the bit 1.2. 1.10, that's fine. That's ideal. So then you want that measurement. Um, 289. Did I bring the strength of that or not?
You what?
I didn't even film those stairs.
Thought we're doing that off camera.
So yeah, you could just measure that 289, but I always grab a fistful, right, and then I've got the 289 is my measurement. And I bend them over like that, so you can, with the spit gun, fire that to the wall. And on the wood side, look at these flipping box of screws here. I suppose they'd work, wouldn't they? See these little screws, they've got like a drill bit on the end.
A self-tapper.
Same, you've got little ones as well. Call them wafer heads.
It's going to be a pain in the ass, it's touching that. Touching the ceiling.
You mean to put the things in?
Why you put the clips on, yeah.
I'm not going to get that in there. I'm going to have to use a wafer. Because the strength of the bag is a bit thicker metal, you can't just drive a... You can't just drive a drywall straight in.
Can't just drive one of them in here.
Can't drive a wafer in it.
Behind you.
Not fan show season. What I'm going to have to do, along the mark is a metre there. I'm going to bring it over a bit to let me, to get me in, you know what I mean? That make sense? sometimes you've just got to tweak the rules a little bit. So from the metal, it's 104. This end from the metal, 104's there, like that.
Double tap.
Next one. $288. You shit.
No. It's not the gun.
That's with me. And we're ready for the top half. Whoa! You have to go. Oh no, we're not ready for top hat. Ali.
Well, I can't remember.
Strength of the bars we need now.
Well, that's the strength of the bear.
Sorry, hangers.
Hangers. Oh yeah, it's a...
See, this is a bit floppy. So what you do is you make a hanger, which I'll show you now. Make a hanger, just find a joist, screw it to the joist, and screw it to this, and then that's solid then. So they have to be 1 metre then every 1200. So 2.2 is there, 1 metre's there, so I want 4 in here. And we're ready for the top half. Whoa! You have to go. Oh no, we're not ready for top hat. Ali.
Well, I can't remember.
Strength of the bars we need now.
Well, that's the strength of the bear.
Sorry, hangers.
Hangers. Oh yeah, it's a...
See, this is a bit floppy. So what you do is you make a hanger, which I'll show you now. Make a hanger, just find a joist, screw it to the joist, and screw it to this, and then that's solid then. So they have to be 1 metre then every 1200. So 2.2 is there, 1 metre's there, so I want 4 in here. I want 4 hangers. About 100 mil. So when you make these hangers, this is 25 by 25 mil angle iron. So I cut them to length, a bit longer, so then I cut them down the spine, bend it over, and then I send a wafer head through there. Then I back the wafer head out, then I've got a hole. You can use a drill bit if you like, but for some reason I just find it using a wafer head a bit easier. You can't go 1 metre because...
Well, hang on, you said the drill bits grab the metal.
Yeah, they do sometimes. You've got to be dangerous.
I was going to say, you want to give a proper reason, not just I prefer it.
Well, I do prefer it, it's easier because when you're holding that and you're trying to drill, it grabs and it's hard to do it. When we was doing loads of these, we had we was working for a guy who had a Barrett site, and basically all the apartments were done, and we went in, did all the ceilings first, and then the walls went up after. The joiners were doing the walls for some reason, but we were doing the MF ceilings. I don't know why they would, because they were metal stud work, so I don't know why they didn't just do the lot, but the joiners were doing the walls and we just ended up getting the ceiling contract. So we did all the flipping, there must have been about 50 apartments, me and Manny did them all. So Manny made a jig, he made a bit of wood that slotted in, and then he just drilled them top down. But he drilled them a bigger hole than that.
Yeah.
It worked. What he would do in the morning is just set up making these. I'd get some perimeter up, and then by the time I got perimeter up, he had hangers ready for me.
Yeah, but it sounds too much like you're complimenting him.
And that goes in there. Need a wafer. So then what you do is, I know from the bottom of that, from the bottom of the strengthener bar to the bottom of the perimeter is just short of 3 centimetres. So you just check there that you're right, see it needs to be up a bit. And then you put your wafer in. Like that, and just check. Bang on. And then just bend this out the way. These hangers are probably a touch long, but at least.
Yeah, but you need to have the longest one, don't you?
Woo! That one didn't. That one didn't miss. Right, so should we just have a quick recap? You saw me fastening the perimeter round, which I need to go make sure I've got all the screws in around the perimeter, because I've missed a few, you can see. Then you put your strengthener bar in, then you put your hangers, so that is pretty solid now. Right, just show you some progress we've made. Stay facing that way, Liam. Right, this is the first room we started. You saw me put all this perimeter up, and the hangers which are there, so you can see now these clips clip it, and that is absolutely solid. So we can board them now, great, and you can set them at full boards as well. And if you really wanted to, you could so you could measure 240, which will be probably here, and then you can measure off that 240 and just put a strip in, a piece from here to there, you know, to catch your end of your board.
The what, your board?
The end of your board. Yeah. Very versatile stuff. So me and Liam have come for a breakfast. Open for Father's Day. What have I seen all day breakfast?
What?
I'm sure I saw all day breakfast. Oh. Imagine if they don't do breakfast. Where have I seen a sign? I'm sure I did. We'll have to just go and ask. We'll go and ask in the beehive. I'm sure I've seen a sign saying all day breakfast. The breakfast has finally arrived. It took a while, but looks pretty good.
My eager beaver.
Right, we're on to the top hat section. So you can either measure it with your tape measure, but what I like to do is I just rest it off and put my thumb here, snip it. Hang on. Got a good tip for you too here. Then see these? If you just bend them back, what you can do is you know it's going to fit there, don't you? You can try it here. When it's the same, then you can cut the same off. You can cut that off, cut that off, all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
To that end, show them this bit. So if you curl that one in like that, curl one out like what? Then curl this in like this. So if you just twist your metal a bit, you'll get that in there like that. Or you could surprise it a bit. And then you want to set that at 400 centres. 400 that. That might be. Not far off. I'll have to go in this section here. That's near if you're going to get it.
It's not a bad one to show off, this one, because it's got all elements. It's got the spring clips on both ends, and then you'll need a way thread there, wouldn't you? It shows everything.
Have you got any way threads?
Yeah, got loads. There's a, oh.
I'm just going to show you this one. Oh, wet thread. Alright. Oh. I mean, I've known lads to put 2 way threads in there. You know what I mean? In that. Through there into there.
Well,
and you can do that. Sometimes you have to do that because the brackets, these hangers, are in the way of the clips.
Yeah.
See, they get in the way.
and also, which brings us nicely on to this one here. You can't get a bracket on.
Can't get it back on. Give me the...
So it's like you, what?
Pull it.
The pull. What are you going to do the way for?
So if you get yourself a 10 peg puller, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Some lads use a screwdriver, or one lad just squeeze that, but that gets quite sharp and quite tough on your hand. So the clips are like a funny clip. Goes over the top. That, if you imagine that bit sits on top of the clip, on top like that. So it goes under one side, over the top, and then you can see it poking here. You see it poking through there.
Yeah.
So I always put my finger on top, and then you just lever that over like that. It's as easy as that. And then of course, like Liam said, you can't do anything with this side. You can't get a clip on. Mm-hmm. Or would you? No, because it's in the track. So you can't do it. So what you can do here, is just completely fuck it up.
That's what you're meant to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Meant to fuck it up to show you. And can you see how that is solid now? As long as the distance between there and there is no greater than 1200, that's only a metre. And the distance from each one of them, you know what I mean? That might be a bit, that's about 80 odd, isn't it? That's the 90 odd. As long as, what you're supposed to do, if this was one big massive room, you'd set the first row at a metre and then 1200 every other one. If it was a massive room. And 1200 apart. That's how you put the clips on. Liam's already done that room. Right, so that's how you use the MF sealing system. That's how it all goes together. With the clips and the wafer heads and using your laser. We managed to do it all. Obviously the reason why is because look at the state of the ceiling there. You can see now why we've actually done it. You look at the
like I said, I think that ran down 3 inch from there to there. And then it runs down, it actually does run this way down as well, so it's like a bowl in the middle, you know what I mean? So that's why we've done it. So they'll be a dream to board and skin then. When we're dabbing, all the dabbing will be the same cut. He's actually leveled the floor as well. The floor was out, so he's lifted the floor, look. I thought I could smell something. When I come up here, I thought, what's that smell? Obviously, Liam, that's still not grown up, but 20 odd, he's decided to draw a cock. What an idiot. So the next thing we've got to do the same down here, MF seal it. MF sealing down here. In here, looks like he's having a bit of a media wall from, oh, that's it, I think. Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever it is whatever it is, we'll do it. The MF sealing system in here is going below that girder, so there's no girder in place, and then he's got a void for his extractor fan. But yeah, that's it. And as always, if you've liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button. It don't cost you any money, just subscribe, and you don't miss any DamsTV. See you later.